Okay guys, so I wanted to make a quick video on why I think Google's anti-gravity will be the next big IDE. So basically if you haven't tried it, download it. It's free, which is actually one of the biggest benefits. Okay guys, if you want to work together on a new product, I'm opening up a new spot on the team where we are going to be accepting people to work with. So regardless if you're an engineer, if you're a designer, pretty much the only requirement is if you're ambitious, fun to work with, and love to learn. And I think you'll have a good shot at building something that's impactful, plus giving you a decent chance at making meaningful money in your own life. So if that's you, fill out this form and I will reach out to anyone that I think is a good fit. Um, so let me just go over some of the killer features. So basically within the IDE, you can have a bunch of workspaces. So this is like really amazing if you have a bunch of projects and you want to add all your projects, and then you can spin up multiple agents that run on each workspace. So that's the main thing. And then the other thing is that right now the Gemini 3 Pro is free on the IDE. So yeah, they have rate limits, but it's like pretty lenient at least. So um, those are like the core benefits. And then in terms of like what workflow changes, so basically the biggest change is that it can now access a browser. So like right here, um, it is running scripts and doing all that, but above it was actually controlling the browser and doing changes to it. So this is like really useful, especially if you just tell it to like um, write some code change and then tell it to control the browser. So basically, when it controls the browser, it has like this blue aura thingy. So it's controlling the browser right now. The most recent prompt I gave it is I told it to so I gave it a screenshot of the current app and then told it like the UI doesn't work. Can you organize it, please? So what it will do is it will take screenshots and it will like kind of um, click around on the app. So it's able to click and take screenshots, which is like super powerful. So you can see that like it tells you what it's working on, and then this is like all the stuff that's doing like on the browser itself. And then yeah, like after it finishes the coding, it will write up a summary of what it actually worked on the right hand side. So I found that this is like super useful also, just because sometimes you're working on multiple stuff and you're not sure what it actually worked on. So now you can see that the UI is cleaned up and it was able to actually control the browser and take screenshots and make edits based on that. So yeah, I think this will be pretty impactful just because like for front end changes, one of the biggest issues was that you had to either like have your own local host and like tab between the IDE and the browser. But with this, it can actually make a lot of the changes without you needing to do anything on your end, right? So it's like a super clean workflow where it can control the browser and make all these edits. And some people have said that like the Gemini 3 is actually more effective on anti-gravity than Cursor. I haven't really noticed that difference, but it's still pretty early, so I need to test it still. But yeah, I think this is like definitely worth testing out, especially since they're making updates every few days. And since it's free anyways, it's like a why not offer. So that's it. There's probably a lot of other stuff that you can like play around with. So there's like knowledge. I haven't really tested this. The browser, this thing is like a killer feature. Let's see, settings. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna add like a lot more of my other code bases and then see if um, if it's really a efficiency improvement. Like I was playing around with clay and cloning it, and what I found is that like I was able to clone it really fast in here. So like you can take screenshots and whatnot, and it will actually like follow those screenshots to the T. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think and if it is actually useful.